And right now we want to begin with that breaking news of the hazmat situation Macy was just talking about. It's going on along I-76 in Portage County. News Channel 5's Josh Booth is making calls on this. He's live in the breaking news center with what he's learned in the last 15 minutes. Josh, what do you know?
Yeah, actually, well, I just got off the phone with the Highway Patrol. Right now, the westbound lanes on I-76 between routes 43 and 44 are still closed this morning. It's been that way for most of the overnight and early morning. I do want to say, though, a press release just came into our newsroom saying that only a small portion of liquid was actually spilled when this tanker truck got tipped over. It was driven, they're saying, the Ohio State Highway Patrol by 39-year-old Chad Stiller of Knox, Pennsylvania, and according to police, he was cited for driving with impaired alertness and released. But again, as far as we know, still blocked that traffic there between 43 and 44 on 76. This has been going on for about 7 hours now. It started shortly after 11 last night in the westbound lanes of I-76 there. That's in Brimfield Township. The State Patrol says a tanker truck tipped over and was leaking some sort of material. Now, at this point, Highway Patrol still won't say exactly what that material is, but they do say, after some research, after looking into it, we do know that what was written on the side of the tanker, the best we can tell is the material inside is a colorless, flammable liquid with a petroleum-like odor, and only a small amount of that, the state police say, was spilled. We have been told, though, nobody was injured. Police in the immediate area have been rerouting traffic for several hours now, more than 7, while they clean up the mess there. And again, this press release just coming into our newsroom this morning. We, of course, will keep you updated throughout the morning here. My guess is over the next couple of hours, this situation will get cleaned up, hopefully, and traffic will be able to go through there onto 76. So that's what the latest on this story right now. Mike, we'll send it back into you in the studio.
All right, Josh, good to know. Only a small amount of liquid there, although there are ways around this accident because it is causing some traffic trouble.
That's right. Alicia Roberts continues our team coverage with alternative routes. Alicia?
Yeah, and if you are heading out, as Josh mentioned, this has been an area of concern throughout the overnight hours in through this morning. So that area is still affected. I spoke with Ravenna Police within the last 15 minutes who told me that they are in the process of trying to open at least one lane of I-76. Again, to the best of our knowledge right now, the interstate itself, at least in the west direction, remains closed this morning. I should note eastbound drivers are able to get through. That closure point begins right here at Route 44. The hazmat situation actually occurred a little bit closer toward Route 43, but as a precautionary measure, officials, State Highway Patrol had to close that entire 5-mile stretch of interstate this morning. So all traffic being rerouted along Route 44. Perhaps the most natural alternate would be Talmadge Road. That is my recommendation this morning. It parallels 76 just to the south and will help to get you through that affected area. Again, we're hoping that this interstate will be reopened at some point this morning. That's hard to predict exactly when just now, but in the interim, you can follow us on Newsnet 5 and on my traffic Twitter feed at Alicia Traffic for all of this information and those alternate routes. Now, following your forecast, please join Christine Ferreira in the Forecast Center.